呢，慢性脾性肝炎是，假如说你6个月之后，6个月以内你没有症状的话，然后你还有这个病毒的话，6个月以后，你可能这一辈子都会有这个病毒，所以呢，慢慢的你的肝就慢慢的变不好，然后下一个就是你的肝就会变成肝硬化，肝硬化就是你的肝基本上慢慢的变硬，越来越硬，越来越硬之后，你的肝就不能用了，不能用是个很大的问题。然后，就因为这样子，我们觉得是很重要，你们得早发现，早发现之后，这样就不不需要换肝或者吃药或者花很多钱来治疗这个慢性鼻型肝炎。
Excuse me, can you talk about the symptoms?
对，慢性鼻型肝炎通常最恐怖的就是它没有症状，就是代表说你不会感觉你有这个病，因为肝是一个很奇怪的部分，所以因为你有这个病毒之后，你不会觉得是痛，不会觉得怎么样，直到你得到肝硬化之后才会感觉痛，才会觉得病了。但是通常你得到肝硬化是什么？40、50、60岁之后才知道，所以慢性病应该也是这样子。
好，这个我补充一下，所以呢，第一，因为肝本身它没有神经，所以它只有神经是在表面的那一层薄膜，所以通常肝有问题的时候你不痛，而且肝容易更容易是很容易就觉得说胃口的问题，所以他在讲说，基本上慢性的B型肝炎没有症状 ，however 有开始症状出现的时候，就是说已经是 ongoing 一段时间了。那这个时候你就要注意了，比如说你是长期非常的疲倦，容易疲倦，长期的疲倦，然后呢，恶心，然后呢，胃口不好，吃不下去，然后再来呢，腹部疼痛。所以腹部疼痛的时候呢，有的时候就想说啊，我肚子不舒服，它事实上很有可能是肝。所以这些的症状，如果合并的这几个症状是同时出现的时候，你可能看医生就不只是说我肚子不舒服，而是你要想到我会不会是鼻型肝炎。
Okay. So this slide basically talks a little bit more about cirrhosis. So what happens to a liver after a period of chronic hepatitis B infection. And so as you can see, if you look at that picture, essentially there's hardening of the liver, so liver function is adversely affected. The symptoms, which we already kind of mentioned, are loss of appetite, fatigue, jaundice, and sometimes problems with blood clotting and bleeding due to problems with the liver.
所以这个是介绍什么是肝硬化。肝硬化就是刚才有点帮你介绍，就是肝慢慢变硬，变硬之后你会有很多症状，就是跟刚才讲的基本上一样，你可能会疲倦，会吃不好，或者是慢慢你的皮会变黄，或眼睛也会变黄。然后其他问题就是你可能血管有问题，然后这些都是普通症状，就是会发生的，假如说你有慢性疾病。
Okay, and then also you may see these are the conditions with liver cancer. So when you get liver cancer, that's when you can start seeing symptoms like severe weight loss, abdominal pain and swelling, and enlarged liver. Of course, by the time you get to this stage, treatment options become a lot more limited. So our goal as a hepatitis B project is to help people catch this disease before it gets here. But this is essentially what you can expect in patients who don't get treatment and don't get screened. You get liver cancer, eventually, which does lead to liver failure in the absence of treatment. And in severe cases, it does lead to death. So the statistic is that 25% of people with chronic hepatitis B will die of liver disease if left untreated.
所以呢，假如是你有慢性脾肝炎，第一你会通常都是先得肝硬化，肝硬化之后你就会有肝癌，得了肝癌之后，就变得越来越难治疗了。你有肝癌之后，你可能会体重变低，然后你有可能会有发烧，或者你肝会觉得变大了。所以呢，照这个情况，你基本上肝就慢慢不能用，就是 failure， 肝已经不能用了，不能用之后你就只能换肝或者得 这个我们数字是说25%的人，25%的人得了慢性脾性肝炎会死。
All right, so I'm here to talk about the second half of our presentation. So we've introduced what hepatitis B is. Now we're going to talk about how to not get hepatitis B by introducing how it is transmitted. So first way of transmission is you can get it from an infected mother to a newborn. Also, if you have unprotected sexual intercourse, that's another way that hepatitis B can be transmitted. Also, if you come into contact with infected bodily fluids, such as blood or semen. And finally, if you share personalized items, such as toothbrush, razor blade, needle, etc., that can also lead to transmission. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to let you guys know about this so that you can prevent the spread of this disease to your family and loved ones. And also, one question that we're going to ask is, which of these methods do you guys think is the most common way of spreading this disease?
嗨，大家好，我叫做佩文，然后今天我要担任中文翻译。第一个我们要来讲的就是关于 B 型肝炎的传染途径。那你可以看到，就是第一个就是从妈妈生小孩生产过程就有可能被感染到，然后呢，要是你与他人有亲密接触，或者是你的伤口感染到他人的液体，比如说血啊，然后再来就是你共用一些物品，比如说牙刷或者是刮胡刀，那些都是不应该跟别人分享的物品。那我们来一个好玩的问题，就是最常常发生的感染的是哪一项？就是从这上面列的哪一个是最可能传染到 B 型肝炎的？所以要是知道答案的人，请举手。Raise your hand if you know the answer to our question. Which is the most common way for hepatitis B to be in Asians to be transmitted? Raise your hand, please.
I believe it's shared personalized items with
Do you have another?
infected mother and newborn.
Yes, that one's correct.
Good job. You got that. Congratulations. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to talk about is how is HPV not transmitted. So you can't transmit hepatitis B by sharing food or water, so you can still eat together. Also, you can't transmit it through tears, sweat, urine, or stool. And you can't transmit it through breastfeeding, so you can still breastfeed. And also, mosquitoes will not transmit hepatitis B.
所以呢，还是有一些东西不会被传染到B 型肝炎，比如说你要是共享一份晚餐或是一起喝水，这些都没有问题。那别人的眼泪或者是汗啊，这些也不会影响到。那要是母亲要哺乳的话，也是 OK 的。那被蚊子咬也是没有问题。
Okay, so finally, how do we prevent from getting hepatitis B? So the best way to do it is by screening. And so you should go talk to your doctor about getting screened for hepatitis B. And basically what they will do is they'll give you a blood test. And to interpret the results of the blood test, you have to know about two different things. There's hepatitis B antigen, and there's also hepatitis
是在讲关于如何预防 B 型肝炎。那如何预防 B 型肝炎？最好的方式就是做一个 B 型肝炎血液的检测。那检测会测什么呢？有两个，一个是抗原，还有另一个就是抗体。那抗原就是在血液里面，要是你有阳性反应的话，就表示你有这个 B 型肝炎。那还有另外一个就是抗体，如果抗体在你的血液里面，那表示你已经有抵抗力了，那你就不需要打针了。不过要是你对于两个抗原跟抗体都没有，都是阴性，都是negative 的话，那表示你没有受到保护，你没有这个抵抗力，所以这时我们就会建议你去打预防针。
Okay, so just to see if you guys have been paying attention to our presentation so far, we have another question for a chance to win a free bag. If you look and feel perfectly healthy, could you still have chronic hepatitis B?
Yes.
Raise your hand for